right. You done chuckling?
No, I'm not.
We back at it. We back at it. Hold on. I forgot to ask. Y'all don't hear no echo, do y'all?
No.
A little bit.
Talk now, man.
Mayhem.
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right, bad. I forgot
Okay.
because usually when I run the show, I run music out a different way than I do now. I kind of adopted something I did when I was sending it over to Mayhem. So I was making sure that worked. But all right, we good. We good. We are back. We are back, and I'm back in control. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
We're about to have some fun.
Oh,
Mayhem got on.
finally.
Mayhem got on the pre-show. Was like, yes, let's do it. He hated producing the show.
Feeling great.
But it's cool though. It's cool though. We're back. We're gonna have a good time. As you know, if you were tuned in last week for this season, or we will not have Simone on the show. Her graduate program classes fall on tonight, so she's still a part of the society. So she'll still be around. She'll be at live events, as well as she is a part of the private Vibe Society chat. If you want to be a part of that chat, make sure you hit us up on our Instagram. Communicate on the show. And if always a part and communicating and interacting, then you might get invitations to the private chat. So you can help us choose our topics, have our conversations throughout the week about topics we may not even make the show, but good conversation. So Vibe Society on Gmail. Follow us now. All right. So, Mayhem, how was your week, bro?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Solid week. Some would actually not take it back.
Oh, shit.
I take it back. Some fuck shit.
Let me go ahead and drink this water now.
Police is wild. Police is wild out here. I'll just say that. Police is wild.
Police is wild. Oh, shit.
We got people stepping out of cars, searching vehicles. It's crazy.
Man.
Crazy shit.
So, Vanilla, how about you? How was your week?
My week was really good, really chill. Just been going to work, coming home, and enjoying my night with my little kitten.
That's it, huh?
It sounds like she's talking to somebody that's maybe watching the show but not on the show.
I've been out.
I'm just gonna say that, but we good. Good that y'all had a good week. I'm just gonna say, God is good, man. Definitely, this week was a tough one, but he showed his mercy, and I'm just gonna say thank you for that. Everybody know I'm a heathen. But I have to give credit when credit is due, and the man upstairs showed up and showed out. People that's close to me know what I'm talking about. If you're not close to me, then you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, so let's get to it. Now, it's weird. It's weird not having Simone on here right now. But
it is. She adds like this loving atmosphere and aura to her. Like it's just
I know. Let's not start reaching because she.
Mayhem is an asshole. Well, let's go ahead and get this started. I gotta make sure I get this intro right. All right, here we go. What the business is? Your boy LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy here, my bro Mayhem, the beautiful Vanilla, and this is Vibe Society. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All I heard was, it's the bananas for me. I thought that was in the intro. I said, did I put that in the intro? No, I didn't. All right. So we here back for another week. You could technically call this season 2. And Yeah, let's get into it. We have to give a shout out to the network that makes this thing possible. Shout out to C Media, making sure that we getting this thing right. Pretty soon we should be having some other people jumping on the network. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see the growth. But also on the podcast will be coming up soon with all our previous shows and our up to date shows. Each week will show up on your iTunes and all that stuff. So wherever you podcast from. As well, shout out to our sponsors, Mix Masters LLC, making sure we get right every week. Every week. All right. Y'all see the bottles. So Mixmasters LLC will deliver to you. They will ship to you, as well as they will do your event. They make custom drinks. If you have a special, like a baby shower or something, you want different colors, different flavors, stuff like that. They do all that. And every drink has real fruit in it. Real fruit. So.
Wait, you said baby showers. Personally, I don't think I want any liquor at my baby shower because I can't drink it.
Why you gotta be so selfish?
I went to a
No.
baby shower last week with my sister.
Y'all just gonna
y'all
sit
was
there
lit.
and drink in my face. That's a tease.
Y'all was lit.
That's not right.
You know what my sister did? She had sparkling cider to make it seem like she was drinking mimosas like everybody else.
That's something I would do.
Anyway.
My dumb ass, I didn't read the label. We finished the first bottle. I'm over here pouring her fucking sparkling cider thinking I'm getting lit. And I'm like, what the fuck? This shit is like, nothing hit me. She like, nigga, you drinking my shit. I was like,
This nigga over there like, damn, I can drink this all day. Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
this is shit. I'm doing nothing. I'm 2 in. Feeling like, damn, I gotta
All
push
right,
it to
man.
the brim. Like, goddamn.
Is it me or he just went mute?
No, it's you.
Yeah, you
Hello?
can hear? Oh, this man deaf. We're gonna keep going while he do that. The man on headphones cut off. This shit happens.
My fucking headphones cut off. I was like, I can't hear shit. All right.
I'm like, hell no, I ain't gonna mute.
Man, they keep cutting out. All right, let me switch to another pair. I don't know what's wrong with these shit. All right, fuck it.
They said rim at the blue joint.
Going to the tried and true, the big blue.
Those are very blue. Like my nails.
Real shit. All right, here we go. I don't know what's wrong with them. The beats fucking up. The beats done got beat up. So, we are back again. This word of the day is very. Every. So everything, everybody, every is a shot. If you don't know what that means, it means that our sponsors, Mixmasters LLC, make sure we get right every week. So we have a trigger word. If you don't know, this is how it works. Trigger word is every time we say the word, which is today, every, you got to take a shot. Now, if you want to play at home, you could choose a member of the show to drink with, or you could just drink every time you hear the word every. But don't be afraid to call us out, because sometimes we be so caught up in conversation, we don't see it. But hit the chat and let us know if one of us owe you a shot. All right. So let's go ahead and get this started. We want to say shout out to, Dylan back in this week. Sentley back. You already know what it is. Already in the comment section.
Sentley.
Yeah. We appreciate all the support, y'all. Now, let's go ahead and get on this first topic. Now, this first topic, we had a lot of response on the IG over this topic. Now, topic number one. It's very simple. Man or woman, how long would you stay down if your partner became incarcerated? No. I'm thinking like, what is she incarcerated for? like you, the kind of man I am. I know it's very limited things that the kind of woman I'm dealing with will be incarcerated for, and if it's not one of them things, it's gonna be something that I didn't know that she does. So, it all depends on what it's for. I won't lie to you.
I want to get some of these comments from the story out of the way first.
You want to get some of those in the path real quick.
Yeah. So, we have Sabrina underscore Melissa. She said depends on what it was for. 10 plus if it's over our kid or me. Another person that got a long name that I'm not gonna sit here and try to pronounce said I won't and won't. um Dylan said 4 minutes. I got ooh. Mindy gave me a comment and she gave me a long explanation that was hilarious.
Okay.
I read that out.
This girl went in. I thought she was talking to me. I thought I was getting snapped on for a moment there. She said, um, I'm leaving as soon as he is sentenced. Then she proceeded to say,
Damn,
"Why
all
you
right.
getting caught? Yo, dumbass." She said, "You a dumbass criminal." And what I want with a dumbass criminal around my life. We want me to come and visit you and then leave and wait for you to get out.
So she basically saying she ain't waiting for nothing because you
Not a
got caught.
damn thing.
Now she'll help you spin it while you out here in the street, but as soon as you get caught,
It's over with. She
what?
said she was pretty much saying your dumb behind shouldn't have got caught.
Her and Dylan on the same page.
Mm.
Dylan seconds.
Dylan's a mess. Dylan is a mess.
So,
I don't know. The girl see that shit. She gonna like, damn.
oh really? Oh really? Now when the shooting the other foot, you can be like, man, you hold me down 20 years. But I get what I think you said Melissa said on IG, Christina Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
I get what she's saying because if a man is going to prison because he's protecting his family, then you should hold him down. You should hold him down. Like he in there because he was protecting you. Now if he was doing some crazy shit and he in there talking about I'm protecting you, but then that's that. Simply said that depends on the crime. All right, I think a lot of women gonna say that. Dylan,
Yeah.
how long
Not
is she
the crime
incarcerated?
don't really. Sometimes the crime don't even doesn't even justify the sentencing. Sometimes, so I don't really know. Sometimes the crime. Don't get me wrong. If it's like capital murder, some crazy shit, but if it's a little tax fraud, a little embezzlement,
This nigga said a little.
a little tax fraud, that ain't too bad. That's not you ain't hurt nobody. You ain't like harm nobody. You ain't hurt like. I mean, it's the government that really took the blunt end of that stick. So it's like, but you be getting the most time for them blue collar crimes. So
It's just basically a little embezzlement, a little fraud. You're a
hey,
scammer.
you can get
Okay,
30 years.
cool.
You get 30 years for that joint. You can get like if you're a white male, you getting a couple months for rape. So
6 months suspended
right.
sentence.
We're gonna give you probation. Like what the fuck?
How long is she incarcerated for, bro? You already said 4 seconds. Ain't nobody getting sentenced to a couple minutes. Like ain't nobody.
Right. Like
I'm not gonna lie. I got a solid 6 months in me.
Solid 6 months.
I got a solid
Uh,
like half a year. I got a good half a year before we're gonna have to
nah,
like reevaluate things.
What does reevaluate mean? Like
please
Like what?
we're
explain.
gonna hit pause
Hey,
until you get out.
how long is you staying in? You got an appeal coming up. like, 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 what's your chance of getting out? Like,
All right,
Mm,
but Jay, like, what? How long would you stay down? How long would you stay down?
that's a great question for you to
Because
answer, man.
both of
hold
y'all.
up, you was
I
thinking
was thinking
6 months or years
6 or seconds.
Shit, I ain't weird.
or minutes. She said months
Oh,
too.
look.
On the
Great
same
minds
page.
think alike.
Great minds think
Same
alike.
page. There you go.
So both of y'all motherfuckers go to prison, and y'all get 7 months. Y'all know 1 month.
7 is like, damn.
Mm.
It's half a year, Dylan. Like, what is I want?
It depends on the crime. Yeah.
Oh.
No, like okay, so if it's because he was protecting the family, like honestly, I'm holding you down to the end. Like
Get the fuck out of
I,
here. Get on
I
here so
am.
you be capping. Get the entire
I don't think.
nobody believe you to the end. Girl,
Yes, that was for my family.
nobody
Like
in the chat, nobody on this live believe that. Like nobody believe that.
Damn.
most
See,
likely he taking a sentence, but I'm the one who really did the crime. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure. How many days you going? It take one nigga be like, let me take you out.
no way.
All
That's
right.
wild.
She
Let me
said
take you out.
she said 6 months. A half a year is a long time without your boo. Yeah, like you right. So after
That
6
is
months,
true.
it's time to move on, huh?
That's it. I'm trying to be using that's a fact.
Now, there's some people out here been using them bitches for the last 6 years. So, what's another
It's
couple?
different when it's like an assistant versus it's like the main job.
Like, batteries get expensive, huh?
God damn.
Inflation.
They keep going back to the dollar store every other week talking about I need new batteries.
Before I forget, we are allowing call-ins. We are allowing call-ins this show. So I'm putting the call-in link in the comment section. So highlight that link, put it in your phone, tablet. Your camera has to be on when you call in. Make sure you're not in a place with loud music. And if you got headphones, that'd be best. AirPods or something like that. But go ahead and call in if you want to. Now, I think that it also depends on how much time y'all was dating prior to,
That's true.
getting incarcerated. Because if y'all say for been married for a couple years, y'all been dating a couple years before that, you kind of have some history. So you're like, all right, I'll stay down longer.
If you're my wife, you get 1 year. Wife get 1 year.
Might
Maybe 1.5. Maybe 1.5.
1.5.
1.5.
But
Okay.
but I think it still comes down to to what's she in there for? Because like if we've been down, boom, boom, and then she get caught for some shit like
Felony domestic violence?
Nah, she got stuck. That one never happened. She got caught for some she out there selling vagina. He popped up somewhere in a sting. I'll be like, whoa, no,
Right.
no, whoa. First
Doing
off,
up to y'all.
it's never gonna be that bad. It's never gonna be that
Mm-mm.
bad. That was a personal choice. That boy leaned in hard to read. What you trying to read, bro? He leaned in like he got a text.
Did he squint his eyes a little bit? Like
Yeah, he did the
Yeah,
light
'cause I was trying
skin.
to look. I'm like, this one on the other end, I gotta get used to this side of the platform again.
Yeah. I got the power, my
Mhm.
nigga. I got all the power. So, let's go to topic number 2. Oh man, I haven't been keeping count. I hope nobody said the word because I wasn't even paying attention. And
Me either.
the society they'll come in and be like, you owe LBO is 8, Mayhem owe us 6.
Wait till the
And
last minute to say it.
at the,
They're just making up numbers.
Like you couldn't say that when I owed it. Dang,
no, but here we go. All right, so
that's a hard word to catch.
yeah, because it's going to be in a lot of your statements.
Yeah,
A lot of times you speak, you may stumble across using that word. So, all right, have you ever been caught sneaking a person in or out your house? I'm gonna let Mayhem go first.
No, not my house. I've been caught sneaking to somebody's house. Like, but I've never got caught. Thank God. I'm quick with the hide in the closet. I'm quick with that. But
You stuffing
I've been
cheeks in the closet.
I think the funniest part is the first time I've ever tried to sneak into a girl's house, I got caught. Like, it was the first and last time though. Like, everybody got that story where they was underneath the bed hiding. That worked.
No.
No.
I'm a big dude. I'm not climbing through no windows. I ain't fitting underneath no bed. Yeah, I'm coming through the door.
I don't know.
I'm coming through the door. Hello, how you
I'm a little
doing?
different. I'm a little different. First time though, the only time I ever got caught. I'm a rookie to this shit, so I pulled up on a bike, 4 pegs, some slight mongoose, some light.
No, not the
Um,
mongoose with
The
the pigs. Okay.
mongoose. Okay.
I was,
Okay.
I had a
it
dino. I
was,
had a dino. I had a dino.
it was
Okay.
orange and black. It was.
All right.
I thought I was him. Well, my dumb ass, because I'm a rookie still, I ain't put the bike to the back of the house. I put it
Oh,
on the
so they saw
side.
the bike.
I go in there thinking I'm about to lose my virginity.
Oh, this
Hit
was
the
first
fuck.
time in.
First, I'm thinking I'm anxious.
You got excited. Got pay
Man,
attention to
the older
detail,
brother
my
came
boy.
to the crib. The older brother came to the crib.
Yikes.
He hit her with the
Mm.
who in the house? She was like, nobody. He's like, girl, I fucking see the bike.
Who bike is that?
Like,
I
you
see the
can't be
bike.
like, she had the door locked. She's talking through the door, but it's like, hey, you just got to do the walk of shame. And he like sitting on the, I was kind of nervous because he was sitting on like the kitchen counter. I'm thinking like, yo, this nigga could jump down at any time, try to square off on me.
This
I'm
little
looking
nigga
like,
trying to smash my sister. This little nigga trying to smash my sister.
I'm walking kind of sideways, like I don't know.
I just got to keep an eye. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a little scary. But that was the first time. But real niggas went back the next day. Got right.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
round 2. Fight.
This time I walked. Hey, this time I think I dropped my bike in the field. Like,
That nigga said, I learned my lesson.
Like,
You got to see it
hey,
through, my
dude,
boy. You got to see it through, my boy.
I was like, yeah, you thought I was scared? Wait, little nigga. Hey, I was like, you gotta check everybody's schedule. The only part about that is like when you get caught and before you
Mhm.
meet the parents, it's so awkward that first time like you actually meet the person's parents because you like, oh, you the
Yep.
motherfucker who took you to the
You
crib.
the
It's
motherfucker
like,
trying to fuck my child. Okay. So
I
this
don't
was
know
your
me or
first.
not.
This was you losing your virginity. Okay. Now
Yeah, this is my sophomore in high school. Yeah,
I never got caught by my mom sneaking somebody in or out or nothing like that. But I have got caught by another person I was vibing with walking somebody out the house. So she thought it was cool to pull up. Rule number 1: don't come unless you're summoned. She thought it'd be cool to pull up, and
No pop-ups.
She saw a car outside the front of the house, and based off the car and the tag, you could tell it's a female car. Y'all cars are kind of identifiable. So she decided she gonna chill outside and wait until I walk out, and then she thought it was like a Cheaters episode. Like, oh, so this what you doing? This what you doing? First off, we're not in a relationship.
From the bushes, you came from the bushes.
She was out front, like so you just go do this? I'm like, first off, lower your voice. What he say? In my Caucasian neighborhood. Like, nah, but lower your voice. But I walked the girl to the car, have a good night, hit me up when you get home. And then the other chick, she was like, sit down. I say, if you want to talk about it, we can go in the house. And she came in the house and we talked.
I'm dead.
It's like
That was what happened. The funny
not-
part about
we're
it,
not
most
in a
heated
relationship.
conversations always end up with cheeks.
Yeah, it always, because at the end of the day, it's like, now if I was wrong, I was wrong, but we wasn't dating. We never talked about being exclusive, all that stuff
Niggas
like
love
that.
Niggas love that. That's the
And-
back posse. That's the big joker, ain't it? We wasn't dating though.
Communication is key. So
Mhm.
and that's. But that was a good situation. It wasn't a bad one. Now I've seen some situations. I'm not gonna say no names, but I got Valentine's Day. Got a homeboy that got caught up on Valentine's Day. The chick sat in his living room while the other chick was in the room. But real recognize real because he walked that chick out and told the other chick just sit on the couch. I'll be right back.
I remember this story.
Yeah, we're
you
not gonna
told
say no
me this
names.
one.
We're not gonna say no names.
Yeah,
So,
we're not.
It's just, yeah.
I ain't gonna cap though.
That was
I still
hilarious.
get flashbacks when I was underneath that bed. I probably stayed in that bed for like an hour. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like my mom was in and out the room. Yo, her mom was in and out the room, like talking, like helping me with the groceries. Because she was low key about to blow it because she was like, "Is anybody?" She was like, "You got people here or something?" She was like,
Like her
"No."
mama knew something wasn't right, but something in her mama's spirit was like, I don't want to know that my daughter's out here giving out the yams, so I'm
That.
not gonna
So it's
search the
like,
room, but I'm just gonna
so
keep
it's
coming
like a
in.
little. I think she tried to. They because the bed was. I ain't gonna lie, though, I had to squeeze into the bed, like squeeze in there, like. I was like, I had to low key push the mattress up a little bit, so when I've been dangling, like,
So the
yo,
bed
I had
so
to
low,
twist
she
it.
thought nobody was there.
Yeah, it was so low, so you wouldn't think, somebody could go over there. Because I'm pretty sure, I think she went into the closet. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, "Ma, you tripping? Like, what's with my privacy?"
I don't
I mean,
understand.
that bit like, yo, please don't have my cell phone go off. I'm over here like, yo, God,
Nigga, you
please.
supposed to hit vibrate quick. Bloop.
Bro, you gotta think about it. I can't
Oh,
access my pocket.
this is back in the day. This wasn't
Yeah, this,
iPhone, you know.
yeah. I
Had
still
the
had a
razor.
fucking, I still had a motherfucking T-Mobile like Dart or something like
Damn.
some yeah. That shit ain't no vibrate mode.
My
That shit
first
loud
cell
as
phone.
fuck. That shit start ringing.
You gotta go in the settings to change your rings.
I would have turned the phone off, but I can't reach my pocket. You got to think about it. I can't reach my pocket from the way I'm angled.
Oh
Like
man.
up here, like I'm like,
Yikes.
oh, shit. This is
So
crazy. What's
Jay said, I hid in the clothes hamper before.
are you? So I don't know how you do it. Are you small? You got,
How
Yeah.
I
okay.
don't know. How you do
I
that.
was say, how big was the clothes hamper?
Yeah, it must be an extra big hamper. Like,
Hey, my dog said, hey, my mama coming. See, this is the thing. I didn't
he
really
said,
sneak in
well,
her
his mom
people's
must have been
house
coming.
because I could deal if my mom called me. You get like my mom called, I could deal with that situation. I don't know what's gonna happen if your daddy catch us. You know, that's how I always thought. Like, your daddy may try to beat my ass, so
I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie. I had girls shoot through the window. I thought that was always like super safe. Like that was safe. My
Go
window
through the
was like in the
window.
front of the house. You go through the window, we good.
Nah, when we stayed in the first house we grew up in, I was too young. That's when we was on the first. We had first floor. The second house we had a 2-story. So if you can get through that window, bitch, you risking your life for some dick.
Yeah. I was always when
We
I
got
moved down to
some.
Florida. That's when I started talking to women. And we only had one floor homes. So that's the best part about Florida. I ain't gonna cap.
I didn't have to I didn't have to sneak nobody in. Like my mom, she worked all the time. Like single parent, and I was the
See, the thing
youngest.
about it is, I wish I would. My mom really worked a lot. Like when she used to work like overnights, I was too young to really be doing that type of stuff. Then we moved to fucking Florida. She wouldn't have a regular teacher job. I'm like, God damn.
You mad your mom was able to get her schedule right so she get rest?
Like, we used to be
Oh
out to
my
4 a.m.
god.
on the radio station up north. Like, what the fuck? I'd have been going stupid. Like, I'd have been going, wow. She had that shit. My sisters and my older brother, they was going kind of crazy. So that's what she was like, nah, when we move down to Florida, we're going to switch some shit up. I'm like, damn, nigga. Like,
Nah, that's when like my mom worked nights. She used to drop us off at my auntie house. My auntie stayed in first Gwen Cherry Projects and Scott Projects.
Oh,
And
her.
yeah. So we was in there every day, 5 days a week. We there, and then most weekends. And it was just all right. My auntie was just like, "Hey, y'all took a bath before y'all came here. Y'all ate, be in bed by this time. Man, we ain't going to sleep.
sleep. What is that?
What's that? So we had a great time, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Society is
We got
quiet.
some comments.
Oh, I'm about to say.
We got not comments. We got some. Well, there were comments on the story.
Okay, go ahead.
So first class Zeta 02 said, "No, I'm a good girl." Per. Love that for her. Then we have Katiana said, one time in school, my friend was locked in her boyfriend's closet till his dad left. I would not like to be in that situation.
I feel like it wouldn't be a bad if I had a father if I had one, and then if he called me, hypothetically, right?
I'm not trying to laugh because it's sad, but I get you. I get what you're saying.
I'm going off hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it'd be that bad. Like, I'm like, oh, how dare you sneak some ass into my house?
My pops, like he'll try to like my dad.
Try to be mad, but like a little later,
he wasn't there like that, So my pops, he left when I was 6, kind of thing. So, but if he was there, the kind of person he is or was, Pat, God bless the dead, he would have been mad for my mom's sake.
Yeah,
like
Let me put the big.
What you here doing? What you here doing?
Yeah. Let me
That's
put the tone
my boy.
on, but
That's my
later
boy.
he was like, oh, that's my son.
Yeah, as soon as like get her out of the house, as soon as you come back in, and that's my boy. You know,
Let's
like
have a little talk. Let's have a little talk.
my dad when I was 13, my dad gave me a box of condoms. Like I'm talking about a box of condoms. Like he was just I jumped off the porch early, but he gave me a box, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with all these motherfucking condoms? Like,
Off the porch. Come on,
man,
jump.
man, I was selling them. I was selling them bitches all in school. And you know, these jits, everybody ain't having sex. Some of us were, but most of us wasn't. But you know, want to be cool. Yeah, I need a couple of those.
You was in middle school with condoms, yo. That's wild.
I was selling all
Florida
kinds
niggas
of
is
stuff.
different. Ain't no cap.
We're
I
selling
moved to
flicks and
Florida
all.
when I was a sophomore. When I was 15, I moved
Everything's
to
for
Florida.
sale.
Bruh, these girls talking about how they lost their virginity in middle school. I was like, y'all some fast motherfuckers. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all be fucking? I was like,
Yeah.
y'all be fucking. Like, what?
I won't lie. Growing up, it was like a badge of honor. Like, yeah, I lost my virginity at this age, But then as I got older, I was like, nigga. Like, you were moving fast.
That's how easily influenced I am. My first fucking, what is it? It only took me, 6 months? My first 6 months moving to Florida. Fucking virginity gone. I'm like, damn, all my purity gone quick.
And it has never been back, huh? You have never got it back.
It's hard to get it back. I ain't get baptized down here, so it's hard.
So your baptism don't cross state lines? That's what you saying?
That shit got left in Illinois, unfortunately. That shit got
Nigga. I don't think that's how that worked, but you know what? To each his own. All right. I noticed that we have a couple people in here that's real quiet. All right. I'm gonna start calling y'all out. I know y'all watching. All right, so topic number 3. Is there a certain income or attribute that will make you overlook a deal breaker or look over a deal breaker? I'm sorry. So, is there something that a certain amount of money somebody has to make, or they have to look a certain way or be able to do a certain thing for you to say, you know what, the deal breakers I have is cool? Now, I think a lot of us may say no, but if we be honest, we're going to say yeah, because your deal breakers are simply your no's on your list of dating. And if somebody has a good enough yes, you're going to be like, all right, I can overlook that no. You know,
I think one on a deal breaker, like some people have like the normal like deal breakers, like 5 foot, under 6 foot, you know. What's the other dumb shit I be seeing? Not a 6-figure nigga. Just like those type of ones is like those are things that like I don't know. I feel like those are really dumb deal breakers because I've seen some really idiotic deal breakers over the time. So I be seeing some people shit like damn. But personally, I feel like I don't know. I don't even feel like I even have a crazy deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more so like a baseline of like respect.
I hear you.
Like,
I hear you.
I don't think it's really like you do this one thing one time and that's it. Like I don't know if I have one of those. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe,
So are you saying
not.
that? Are you saying that you don't have any? So there's nothing that will make you overlook any of those.
Well, I'm saying me personally, I don't think I have a deal breaker. So I feel like if you handling everything else, like let's say for example, let's say mine was like cheating, right? Maybe I was like, you cheated me one time out the door. But if I look at you as a person, I'm like, okay, you make me happy. You do X, Y, and Z correct. Like you really hold it down. And I probably figured out I was lacking in certain areas and not being adequate in certain things. I could probably overlook that.
Yeah, and if you have that accountability, those are things I'm talking about initially. Like in a relationship, yeah, you have those accountability because there's gonna be times that you have to look at yourself and say, "All right, I played a part in that." But I'm talking about initially, you meet somebody and you're like, "All right, so let's say, for instance, you're saying, all right, I'm not. If you're not this, I'm not that. If you're not, all right, somebody say, I'm not going to date anybody that's over a certain age. Some people feel that way.
That was me.
So,
That was me at one point.
so some people may say, if
I
you're
actually take it back. I do have a deal breaker. If you got kids, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
there we go.
Like if you got
Oh
kids, I'm
yeah.
not doing it. But if you did have a big bag and you was able to kind of separate the lifestyles, like, oh, where is that I never have to see the kid, then we might be in business.
Okay, see, that's where I was gonna come in because, like, not gonna lie, a kid is not a full deal breaker as long as like you keep that kid over there and you keep me over here.
how somebody's
Like
gonna say they're gonna keep their kid?
who got primary custody? Like I need to know who got primary
Yeah,
custody.
like for real. Like, no. I mean, I love
Hey,
kids. I work with them all the time, but no, I don't want to be stepmom to yours when we're not even on that level. Like, no. Keep that over there. I'm gonna be
True,
I
over
think a lot of
here.
dudes go for that.
true, true.
A lot of dudes be trying to go for that quick too. Like they be trying to go for the old my nah. A lot of women like to do that too. If you taking me serious, you gotta take my kid serious. Like get the fuck out of here. I don't know you, and I personally think it's fucked up when a woman tries to introduce a man too soon. That's some wild shit. Like
Yeah.
I got a mom who
Mm-mm.
got 7 kids, and I'm telling you now, I only met 2 men in my entire life. Like in my entire life, like I'm talking about, I'm 28 years old, going 39. I have never met more than 2 men, one of which he's been with for 25 years. So I'm like, that's so wild to me that women can just bring another man around so nilly willy, be like, yo, like I feel that's just so irresponsible. Like on my personal opinion, I just super irresponsible. So I just feel like as a man on the opposite end of that, like knowing that I grew up in that, if I'm talking to a single woman and she just bringing me around, she bringing a kid around first week we done met up or first month, that's red flags. That's not even a deal breaker because you got the kid necessarily, but it's like the craziest red flag is that you would bring a stranger around your kid. Like,
We first met. Like
Mhm.
I had a chick. Before I put that stipulation, like I'm never going to say, I'm not going to ever. I had to make sure. I was like, ever date a
I thought
single
you should still
mom.
drink for that. I thought you should still drink for that.
No, it was.
It's too
You still
close.
have,
It's just too
I feel
close.
like it's not better off. I feel like you still should. Like, honestly.
I have a shot, you know?
I'm never going to say that I'm not. Um, in my lifetime, going to date a woman with a child or two. However,
Oh,
that's just
I
not.
would have been up. Better too.
That's just not right. That's not what I'm looking for at this moment. So it's just that's what it is. But previously I have met. Like if I meet somebody I don't know you have one, then I find that you have a child. I'm not gonna be like, oh, whoop. No, I just didn't know you had one at the time. All right, well, you piqued my interest. Let's see what's up.
Is it
But
not a wait, hold on one second, LB. Is it not a red flag if you don't know a woman has a kid before you go on a date?
well, no, this is prior to going to dates. This is like we met somewhere, like we was at a event or
Okay.
something. Yeah, yeah, no,
So I'm
nah.
like, if I follow you on Instagram and I don't know you have a kid, that's a red flag.
Oh yeah,
It mean
yeah,
Okay, I find that
you a shitty
very
mom.
weird. Like,
Like you a
how
shitty
you
mom.
sit
You
there
know,
and have
if
a
you have
kid
no
and
pics
you
of your
don't
kid on
post
your
them?
Instagram,
yeah.
if you have no pics, no bio, no nothing of your kids on
You're
your
in,
page,
guess you're in the green room right now. They can't hear you on the thing. Make sure your camera is on you so I can see you, please, please.
oh God, if you got kids and I don't know on your Instagram,
Oh, they hung up. All
The
right.
only
I'm
the only time I feel like that's an exception is if like their kid is like way older. Cause I don't think
what?
my mom has me on her page.
That's
Well,
Like, I
different.
don't
She
think my
a lot of social media. That's different. I'm
so
talking
that's what
about
I'm saying. Like,
we ain't talking
your
about no
mama
40
not
year
on there.
old.
Your mama not on there trying to find her next man. You get me?
I mean,
Like,
yeah, she's not gonna use that. She's old school.
thank you. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
But
that's why people in our dating pool or at least like 10 years outside of that. This the range of like, you know, late 30s to mid 20s type of like if you don't have people who grew up in the social media era, like if you do not have any pics of your kid on your page, I'm scared.
but I've had women in the past, you know, we talked on the phone for about a week and now their child happened to walk into the room
Oh
when
hell
we
no, we too long.
FaceTiming, and now she's trying to say, "Oh, say hi to." Whoa, 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 whoa,
Say
whoa!
hi.
I don't know if I like you.
No.
Why?
If we talk more than 3 times, and I don't actually it might be more than two. If we have two real deal conversations or 2 days of texting, I don't know you have a kid. That is like scary. I ain't gonna cap. That's scary as fuck. Like what?
We have a couple
What?
comments here. Dylan says, "Money might make me stay, but we both can play that game."
Shut up, Dylan.
Dylan,
We're playing.
he has another
We're
comment.
playing Deep
This
Vendetta.
this should have been a discussion about where you are lacking before things should have gone south. And I think we're in two different things because he's talking about we're in a relationship and now you done did something I'm gonna stay and overlook that. The
Yeah.
correct question was in regards to when you first meet somebody, if you are going to get into a relationship with them based off them having a deal breaker, but they had another quality that you just said, fuck it, I'm gonna deal with it. But in this case here, I think this is a case that a lot of people run into. You get into a relationship and somebody decides to do some fucked up shit. At that point in time, you have to decide, okay, am I going to stay or am I going to go? Yes, we all make mistakes, but there's certain things that just, you got to decide is the hill you're going to die on. And
That's true too.
so the biggest thing with me is the disrespect thing. And disrespect, it encompasses a lot of things, such as cheating, or you try me like I'm some kind of some dumb lame nigga. Like, no, like that's not the case. Like you have you like when that woman came home in the previous show we was talking about, she came home with her panties in her purse, talking about all women come home put their panties in the purse after the club. The fact that you think I'm going to believe that, yeah, this relationship is over. You really think I'm dumb. You think I'm dumb. But let's see here. But you're right. There should have been some kind of discussion. We have another one. The connection. What she's? Oh, she's talking about it's breaking up.
No. She's saying if the connection is good with a person, like
Oh,
if
okay.
you're talking to them, the connection is good, it might make you overlook, certain things that you probably wouldn't have overlooked in the past, which I can feel.
Because you feel
I
like
think
that
that's the main
person
thing
can
too. Like if you feel like you really vibe with a person, like it's like, yeah, you might be a broke bitch, but we really kick it off. Like
I definitely can relate to that.
Uh,
Not the comment you just
she
made,
might be
but the
a broke bitch,
connection
but
part.
it's,
I was giving out a random example.
nah, that's not random. That's on your list of deal breakers. It's okay. It's okay. Quality over quantity. Now, but yeah, I can see that, and I think that's why it's very important for you not to allow your friends or other people, outside sources, to be a part of your decision making when you're picking your mate. Because somebody may tell you all kinds of sideways shit, and some of it may be true, but some of it may be fabricated so that because they want to take you out to running, So
Honestly, I just feel like people project their own expectations on other people way too much. Like, damn, that might work for you, but damn, what if I ain't want that? Shit, don't put
true,
that on me.
true.
Like I see that so many times with women where they be like, "Girl, you shouldn't have to deal, or you shouldn't deal with this, or you shouldn't deal with that." But they'll turn around and they own shit. Like they dealing with their own internal battles. They complaining because they can't find it. It's like,
That's a
well,
big red flag on your friend.
True.
it's like, but that's so normalized because people have this way of thinking where they feel like they can just uh pretty much emotionally trauma dump on somebody else where it's just like super normal. Like people just trauma dump all the time on their friends. They think like you my friend, you supposed to just understand that. So if a person is giving you, don't get me wrong, I think most times than not people come to their friends asking for advice. So you go to your friends for advice and they give you some advice that might not be what you hear or might not really steer you in the right direction. You can't really get mad at them, but it's also like I don't really know. And if that's how you really rocking with things, like that's a little iffy because like you're not even applying what you saying to me. Like
Well,
I don't know. I always say like I would never really trust nobody's like relationship opinion if they wasn't like married or in a healthy relationship. Like,
correct.
why am I taking advice from? If we both broke, why am I taking financial advice from you? You feel me? It's like
Uh, now,
it's not,
now
it's,
I get what you're saying, bro. However, sometimes you gotta think you can learn from the mistakes of others. So it may be somebody that went through something, they noticed some red flags late, and they're just telling you, hey, this is just something you want to be mindful of. People that care
Mm-hmm.
about you are not going to try to wish harm on you or what you
Right.
have. The only reason I say you have to be careful with that is, like I said, some people may want what you have, so you got to be careful. Secondly, you have people that won't forgive. So your significant other may have done something
that's the biggest one.
and you forgave them, but now your friends know what's going on. Your mama know, your daddy know, your family know, and now every time y'all go to the cookout, it's that nigga here, and
That
it's
happened. That happened to me with Lemon Drop.
yeah. So you got to be careful with that
You
kind of
just
stuff.
dropping nicknames like
You got to be careful with that kind of
That's
stuff.
not a nigga. That is my sister.
Yeah, that's the
having what you. Oh, that's your sister. Oh.
yeah.
Yes.
So situation, yeah.
Oh shit from everybody. But nah, at the same token, that's my problem too. Hold the other motherfuckers accountable too. If I'm bringing this motherfucker back in my life, drop that shit. And that's the
Thank
part I hate
you.
too. It's like, nah, like we let that shit slide way too often where we be like, oh, well, they don't like you, they don't like you. Like, no, motherfucker, if I just told you I'm with this person, we rocking out, and I
It's
forgave him for this shit, nigga,
it's
this
easier
don't
not
affect
to allow them into your relationship. Now, if it's a situation where they need to be in your relationship, like they're trying to intervene on some unhealthy relationship things, then yeah,
me.
they need to be
Yeah.
there. But it's another thing if every time you have a conversation, you have a disagreement, you got to let your mama and your brother and them all them know. First off,
Oh, I hate
Dang.
that.
I feel like y'all talking about my life right now. Like,
but that's
Mm.
that's not healthy at all. And I
You
tell
the
people all
pillow
the
fight.
time that I'm gonna get my brother.
in
First off, you
certain
should never.
parts, certain parts. Because, like, when he was talking about where your family has to intervene, there was a situation where my family had to intervene. And then, like, after a
Yeah, everybody got
few,
that story though. Everybody got that one story with that one ex or the one person who did a little
yeah.
bit too much, and you had to go get some family members to help you out a little bit or help you like situation shit.
Hmm.
Like LB,
But I
you
mean,
was a
like,
different person. You a bigger man. Like
afterwards,
you'd
like,
be scared.
after a few months to a
Really,
year, like,
that's
we
what you
got back
think? Nah.
cool. And my family wasn't like, we were just friends. Like, that's it. And my family was not having it. Like, they were like, no. And I was like, bro,
Yeah,
relax. He got a
funniest
whole
part about it
girlfriend.
is the funniest part about it is if you don't tell your family certain shit, they'll be like, "Oh damn, you just so secretive, or you just don't, oh you just keeping this one secret, huh?"
No, cause y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers don't let shit go. And
It's like
Exactly.
you want an argument trying to
Exactly.
bounce some shit off. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't know if she the one for you. I don't know if she the." Then nigga, did I ask you that? Nigga, you single? Like, as fuck. Like,
Relax
got your
yourself.
own talking about, I don't know if she the one for you. I didn't know you was Cupid, nigga.
this nigga stupid. I didn't know you was Cuban, nigga.
Like,
Well,
motherfucker act like they hit y'all here. Like,
this nigga's dumb. But we have a couple comments here. Dylan came back was like, I was saying that in response with Aaron when Aaron was talking about, okay, I can understand where I messed up and that is my fault.
I read that.
Oh, okay.
I responded wrong too.
All right. He also said not having a car because we both can't have.
I feel him on that. Hey,
He said, I don't have a car, so you gotta have a car.
Hey, shout out to Dylan. That's how I was when I was
Oh
legit.
my
Too.
gosh.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Dylan because that's exactly how I thought too.
Nah, bro, you need to get a car.
I'm not gonna lie.
You need to get a car.
I was
bro.
not
I
dating
just
no
thought
woman
about
who
it.
didn't have a car.
You got to get a car, bro.
Because the thing about it,
Reading that
most women go to
comment.
college
Even
with
if
a
you
car.
got a putt, make sure you watch that
No.
bitch every day. Get
Most
you a
women
Please
go
make
to-
sure I get from point A to point B. That's all
No,
that
'cause
you
this is
need.
the part. Most women go to college with a car because if they have a father in their life, like they're gonna make sure they go into college with a car.
And you the nigga
And
that's
I
gonna
didn't
be
go
in
to
the front
college with a
seat with the
car.
seat all the way back. You that nigga, huh?
I didn't.
Father in your life?
I didn't get a car until I graduated.
Is your father in life?
Huh?
Is
If
your
you
father
can
in your
hum,
life?
you can hear.
That don't mean I'm understanding. See, I'm trying to
No, no.
comprehend.
Is your father in your life?
At a distance. My father
So
has
no.
nothing to do with
No,
my
that's
car.
I'm telling you, if a woman has an active father, she going to college with a car. That's a fact. That's just like that's a cold hard. That's a cold brew fact. Like that's a cold hard.
It's a lot of women that's watching this like,
Add it up.
Like, no, I'm really thinking back to all my friends. Like, your
It's-
father was in your life. Where your car at? Oh yeah, she had a car. Oh wait, your father was in your life. Oh dang, you ain't have no car.
I'm telling you, because more times than not,
they want to make sure their
they
daughter safe. They want to make sure their daughter get the point A
they're
to
gonna make
point
sure
B.
she's safe, she's straight.
Unless it's a financial thing that they can't.
I'm
do
not
it.
saying maybe not freshman year, but at least sophomore year. Definitely sophomore.
Sophomore, junior. Okay.
Not even junior, honestly. That sophomore year, when she turned about, let me see, she turned about what, 2021?
See, this is the
2021
thing,
age?
though.
Definitely.
The thing
Puffin'
about
her.
it is this. I know me. That I was that man in the front seat, leaning your seat all the way back. So if I have a daughter and I send off to college and she come home and that front seat leaned back, what little nigga was in your car? Like,
I'm taking the passenger seat too.
I'm the passenger seat back. You know, and it'd be so crazy because you got niggas that don't have cars that will take their girlfriend car, drop their girlfriend off at work and take their car all day. And it's like, it's
That
okay
shit
if
is
you're
so
going
good to
if
me.
you're going through a situation like all right, well we live together, we downsizing, you know, something like that. That's one thing. It's another thing if y'all motherfuckers you got 4 girlfriends. So you just got 4 different cars throughout the week. Like
You better realize.
Like, yo.
picking up other females in another female car. I'm just saying, shit happens sometimes. But anyway, we have another topic here. Cat, what's up? I'm big on keeping things in my relationship private. Yes.
Love it.
Keep it between you and the people
But
that's
how
in that
many-
relationship.
I don't know. I feel
All
like
3
I
of
like how
y'all.
you said people. Yeah, I like the way
Hey,
you said that.
It depends on what kind of
Love
relationship
the way
you
you
in.
said that. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It is very difficult. I
To
feel like
keep it
everybody.
private?
I feel like everybody said they want a private relationship, but nobody ever wants to be private. Like I feel like low key people still search for that little bit of validation between other people. Like I want everybody to know, but I want nobody to know.
I
It's
think
like,
when things go left, you got certain people that want that audience.
I just want you to know that he's off the market. You ain't gotta know who he with. Just know he's off the market. He ain't.
Oh
for you.
no! You need like people gonna know who I'm. Like when it comes to private, I'm not gonna be hiding my significant other. But I'm talking about private, like the good, the bad, the ugly. Like you know, you don't need to be known when we having arguments or disagreements.
That
or,
part,
you know,
yeah.
that's what I'm talking
then
about.
again, but see that's the part about it too. Is like, because then are you fake on Instagram?
What you
And that's the part that I hate too. Is like if you only highlight. Granted, people utilize social media how they see fit, but like me personally, like I don't know if I like to stay even keel. So it's like I don't know if I want to show the best or the low, but if I'm just coasting throughout, like I don't know
okay?
at what level or what point do I want to just be posting. Like I don't know. That's
the
just me personally.
The easiest way to put it is Instagram is your highlight reel. Social media is all. That's all it is, a highlight reel for everybody. So people gonna put their highlights on there. Now, the highlights may be commercials or advertisements for certain things, such as, oh, I need attention, so I'm gonna put that I did this, or I want to encourage somebody, so I'm gonna put that I went through this. But for the most time, it's a highlight reel. You're you know, and that's cool. So you gotta look at it for what it is. I don't look at somebody's Instagram page and be like, oh, they life is great every day. No, because I know my life ain't great every day. I know your life ain't great every day. Life is life. Life be life, and life got hands, and them hands be hitting hard sometimes.
What?
So,
You ain't lying.
you gotta.
You ain't lying.
So you just gotta, you know, you take it how it is. So yes, I'm gonna
What's
post.
the 11th round getting fucked up?
I'm telling you, life got a right hook that'll knock your ass out. Play with it. So,
Hands up at all times.
head on a swivel, but. That's the only thing. So yes, you're right, Kat. We got a couple more here. Let's see. All right. Jade agrees with Kat. All right. Show a little hand or on.
Like if you posting on Instagram or whatnot.
You one of those? I
Put
hate
that smiley
that.
face over his face.
No, I hate those. Hey, that's
Like-
disrespectful. Hey,
And
as a man, have some respect for yourself. Have some respect for yourself.
And it's just like oh,
I can't post you. I'm not posting you. I'm
And
sorry.
some people
Put an emoji over my face. We might have to fight.
some
You
people
might have.
say they just want to keep their relationship that private that you can't. And a lot of times it could be that that person may
But
have
it's
had a past, or that person may have, you know, like you just like, hey, I'm just going.
you
But
fuck my friend.
but eventually, if y'all happy, y'all happy. That's all that
Right.
matters. If y'all happy, y'all happy.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, that matters somewhat. But don't be wrong. Don't be wrong. If you the homegirl that double back to one of your homegirls is old niggas, you're like,
Yikes.
let me wait for this reveal. Let me smooth it out. Let niggas know that we really been rocking. He be treating me right before I reveal him. Like he ain't treat me like how he treated you. But like let me do a
Ladies,
slow reveal.
be
That's kind of dirty. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It
ladies,
ain't
be
though.
careful. Be careful of your friends that you told all that good shit
It
to,
is.
and now
It
you and your
is.
man broke up. And fellas, be careful of that
Oh
associate,
no,
that
niggas is
homeboy.
worse.
That
I hate the fact that women have this like women
because
be having these
Because
reputation
he
of like,
said
oh,
women is worse. I had to tune in even more. I'm sorry. Go
she leaned
continue.
no,
all
no, no.
into the
I'm
mic.
saying
Lean
I
back.
think men is worse. I think men say it a lot. They be like, "Oh, a woman will double back on your friend because she found out you had good dick, whatever, whatever." Nah, it be niggas like you tell a dude, you tell some not even homeboys, you tell acquaintances like a few good things about a woman. Like one, don't be wrong, niggas always gonna see your girl if she attractive or not. So they already like, oh, she already took that box off. So
Yeah.
that's
Check.
already out. Yeah, so it's like, oh, she got other qualities. Oh, she make a little bit
It
of
comes
paper.
to a
Oh,
respect thing, I think. It comes to a real big respect thing. But also it comes to a
Hmm.
point when a nigga gotta know that, hey bro, like, all right, me and Mayhem, that's my line brother, right? He ain't a associate. So
yeah.
if we
Wow.
if we had a conversation and let's say for instance it was somebody I used to talk to and he happened to link up with them and he'd be like, hey bro, you know, boom boom boom, da da da, like, all right, that's the past, you know, whatever. But if it's my lady and it's a
That'd be
random
wild.
nigga that get the number, all right, cool. That's a random nigga. That's on her. She fucked up. But if it's him, yes, that's on her. But he gotta get that word. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Like it's a
Nah, nah, nah.
respect thing because of a nigga that close to me that I call like my brother or my friend do some fucked up shit like that.
Hmm.
That's
Okay,
wild.
we gotta sever them ties, and sever takes pain. So you gotta feel this pain, my nigga, because
This is
disrespect will not
wild.
be tolerated.
It's low key like you don't respect me.
Yeah, like you think I'm a cause
Yeah.
when a nigga do something, he think like I can take that nigga. I ain't scared of that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
But it's
Okay,
crazy though. This is also the
okay.
part I say a lot is
Don't
that
talk
people
about it, be
don't know.
about it. Cause I'm coming around to see about it. Like I'm on my way, nigga.
I don't
Iceberg.
think people know. I don't think people really experience like true friendship half the time, right?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the
This is
times
true.
it's like, but this is also the case though, and I will say this: this is also the case where I say I put more blame on a lot of niggas. Is that the dude? Let's say I'll use myself for example, right? Just for example's sake. If I was talking to a woman, right, we
Hmm.
split up, went our own ways, whatever, whatever. If I wasn't highlighting the fact I was happy in this relationship, I wasn't highlighting the fact that I really cared about this woman, and then we break up, and I'm like, man, I don't really give a fuck about what she do, she could do whatever she want to do, blah blah blah. If I'm downplaying every single aspect of the relationship, and then she
Hmm.
go around and like want to talk to somebody else or one of my niggas like try to like shoot they shot at her, I can't really be mad. Cause it's like, nigga, I ain't think you even gave a fuck. Like you just shitting on her the whole time. You was saying
Yeah,
you
but
didn't
if you
give a
talking
fuck.
about this your lady, that's my baby, that's my da da da, then yeah, that I get what you're saying.
That's why I'm saying a lot
Yeah.
of niggas though, they want to be vulnerable enough to be like, yo, I care about this. Even if this is your girlfriend. I know
Now,
niggas who get
I
girlfriends, they
got
don't give a
I got a
fuck.
question though. Because you got a lot of women that be like, oh, I'm finna get my lip back. I'm finna do this, da da da. So they get at your homeboy and they fuck your homeboy, right? And now, yes, homeboy
What
gotta get that
females
work.
y'all be? What
Homeboy got
females be doing this?
Oh,
homeboy gotta get that work, cause that's
no.
the homie. That's the homie.
You might even
Now,
want them.
first off,
Don't do that. Cause
oh
I'm
boy,
not.
I'm about to
Don't do
say,
that.
don't try to play that game like you don't got no friends that.
I have friends
Okay,
that done
all
that
right.
to
I'm about to
other
say,
people.
cause
Not me.
no face, no
Not
case,
me.
but they know who the fuck they are. So, but they say, oh, I do this. Yeah, homeboy got to get that work because he's fucked up for that. But that makes her look bad, right? Like you, 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 you,
Most
you
definitely.
fucking
And I've
the
I've told my friends this too. You
But
look
I get
terrible.
though.
You look
But that initial
ugly.
Who really looks bad in that situation at the end of the day?
She
that
looks
initial
more ugly. Like she looks
hold on.
worse,
She
to be
bad
honest.
long run. She looks bad long run. But damn, that's
Oh, that's a hit.
hard
But
comment.
that's not just hit to you. That's a hit to your inner circle. Not like your whole crew some fuck niggas. Like, you know, like damn,
I'm
everybody
saying,
some grimy
if you
niggas.
get back up, you can win the fight. If you get back up, you win the fight. But if you
Yeah,
stay
this
down,
is true.
you
Oh,
might
yeah.
stay down. Like you might stay down.
Like I saw that video when that girl was like, "Oh yeah, I slept with your homeboy. He right there with you." The nigga was holding the phone while it was on speaker, and he was like, "What? Hold up, bro. All that shit ain't no talking, my nigga. Ain't no talking.
you know the
If that
fucked up
nigga
part
don't
is?
come off quick talking about some, the fuck you talking about, bro? I ain't never touched that. If he not trying to defend that shit, if he like, hey, bro, well, I'm putting his ass to sleep. I'm putting
You know
his
the
ass
fucked
to
up part
sleep.
is? A woman will fuck around and lie too. She be like, "That's what your friend was in my." Like, come
Yeah,
on, don't
that's
do
that
that.
kind of shit. Like,
Sometimes you gotta show like, nah, I trust my man. He did not do that, and she
yeah.
be, no. That's what your
But
nigga was in.
when you
It's
know
like,
when you see a nigga and the nigga response is, "Oh shit,
that ain't wrong. That response takes everything. I gotta look at you in the face and really
yeah,
hear from you. Like, but that also takes a lot of manpower yourself to be like, all right, let me be vulnerable enough to ask my friend
hey, bro.
if this is actually true or not.
No,
But don't get me wrong. Niggas will
it.
brush it off like, I don't care. I don't care.
I had
Well, damn well, they care a lot.
I had somebody that didn't do nothing like that, but did some other shit, and I had to address the shit, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna come to you, and this I always before you lie, I need you to think.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the question. I'm gonna hang up. Call me back within 10 minutes. Like I want you to think this shit through, cause if you call me back and lie to me, bro, we got pressure.
Yeah,
We
'cause
already
I'm
got
like,
pressure. Now we got pressure. You get me? And that's just me, bro. I'm never gonna fake the funk. Anybody that know me know I'm not gonna fake the funk with you, but I'm not going to be disrespected. And if you try me like a fuck nigga, I'm gonna show you who the real fuck nigga is. That's just
yeah,
me.
that's a little. You don't respect me at that point though.
Yeah.
It's
But
also the problem.
I never had that situation happen. I had something.
Yeah, thankfully, I've had my homeboys had it done to them by other group, like other friend groups, but I keep my core friends the core friends. Like I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
like
telling you, I have
the core
I have a lot of
core.
associates. There's a lot of people I know, but there's only a certain group of friends.
But at the same
Right.
token, I feel a lot of men have to take accountability when you downplay certain shit and you make it seem like you don't care.
That she just a
Like,
slider.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
y'all passing other sliders around, so they think this slider is cool too. All
don't
right,
get
cool.
don't
Yeah.
get mad when all of a sudden one of your homeboys who you obviously know probably is an attractive male, probably got something good going for him. You friends with him, so he clearly got a good personality. Like, don't get mad when she see the same type of qualities in your homeboys. See, that's essentially the same thing. Like, granted, you have certain nuances and certain things that make you special in yourself, but for the
Right.
most part, birds with a feather flock together. So, like,
That part.
if I'm a funny type of cat and I'm X, Y, and Z, more than likely my friends are too.
Okay.
It's like, don't get me wrong, we all have our certain things, our certain specialties, but at the same time, it's like, yo, like, if you over here just making it seem like you don't give a fuck, hey, anybody can get got.
It's this comment for me.
Go ahead and read it then. You want to read it or you want me to read it?
No, I can't English. Go ahead and read it.
All right. So Jay responds with, yeah, I've had guys, homeboys, come after me before. And I was like, bruh, the fuck going on?
Oh, bro, this is sick because I had literally not even a week after me and my ex broke up. Not my most recent one, the one before him. His own brother and cousin who caught us in bed together coming at me. Make that make sense.
Oh, nah, he was telling them some shit. They know all the freaky shit.
Exactly.
They know all the freaky shit.
Exactly.
They like, oh, he done?
Exactly.
I want to see if it was true. I don't
But
know
I
what you
was
did to that
even
boy.
a freak. I wasn't even a freak back then.
Oh, back then you wasn't. So now you are.
Huh?
Hey, it was the homeboy who got her right. It was the homeboy who got her right.
Agreed, man. Yeah, you downplaying it. You make it seem like she a slider. You can't get mad when people slide on her.
That happened to me, and with guys though, like he was downplaying. Like we broke up, and we separated. Then we became friends after like a year and a half or whatever. We cool. You know, you talk to who you talk to. I talk to who I talk to. You talk to some of my friends. I talk to some of your friends. You downplayed this one dude like he wasn't even your friend.
Whoa.
I hook up with
No.
him.
Wait. That's not what we talking about. You talking about downplaying somebody like they're your friend. No, you downplaying. We talking about downplaying somebody like they're your lady or they're your boyfriend. You
My thing
you trying to
is
justify
no,
sliding on a home.
Oh no. Listen, you after this fact is you talking about that's supposed to be your brother, but
Busted.
when we became friends again. And I'm talking to you about everything that's going on. You talking about, I don't fuck with him, da da da. And when we're in public together, you're not conversating with this person. You're not fuck with this person. Like you literally don't fuck with him because of X, Y, and Z.
Flag on the play.
So now that I fuck with him, it's an issue.
Flag. Hey, we threw the flag out.
Wait.
Pause it.
Wait.
No, we threw the
It
flag
wasn't
out.
an issue. It wasn't an issue when his brother was hitting on me.
Flag on the play. Hold up. Now.
Make that make sense to me.
This is your man?
Huh?
This is your boyfriend?
She hit hum. Like, these hums are coming.
No.
Nah, she slick. The first hum I can give you, but now these hums are coming.
Hold up. You think he's a homie court? This is your boyfriend?
No. We weren't together anymore. We have at that point we were together for like 2.5 years.
I'm saying the dude was. Were you guys ever in a committed relationship?
No.
Okay, that changed shit a little bit. Okay,
now
that changes everything. I ain't cap. That changes a lot. Okay,
let's be clear.
But that means you also, if y'all was talking for how long y'all think y'all whole ordeal happened?
She said, no, wait, bro. She said he was talking about, man, I don't fuck with that nigga, da. I said, let me be clear. Fucking with a homeboy and fucking with a op is just as bad.
It is.
No.
It's
worse.
I know. I cannot.
No.
Cause boy, now that op like, man, I'm fucking your man, bitch.
I ain't gonna lie. I would much rather you fuck my enemy than you fuck my friend.
Nah, both of them same level.
I agree with your statement.
For her,
I knew he wasn't an op.
Same level, it's fine.
I knew he wasn't an op.
And I lose a slider? Nah.
Bro, first
he wasn't
off,
an op.
let's be 100%. The only reason the friend getting that work is because the friend is a friend that got to get that work. You got to learn that lesson. But
I can respect the op more. I might give him respect, like
my rules still apply. If you can take her, you can have her. But what I'm saying is, if you were supposed to be my lady, you supposed to be riding for me, right? That means you did that shit. You did that shit just to say I'm finna hurt him. Well,
okay,
how Meek said she gave that pussy up and thought I supposed to hit her, like feel that, hear that. What?
That man threw up. No, I ain't gonna lie. That man threw up. I ain't gonna. That man was like, "You sucked his dick. You sucked his dick. I'm gonna kill him."
At the end of the day, bro, if she gave it away, it wasn't your bro. Why sweat the shit? But the homie got to get it just simply because you can't be in the circle no more. I got to knock you out the fucking circle. That's the only reason the homie gets it.
That moment, that nigga like, oh, I'm going to kill myself.
Jay say, now she a freak. You like you wasn't a freak before. All right, so.
I know. Wait, hold on. I ain't done with this yet. Nah. That means you was, because every woman who will fuck a homeboy, you knew his friends, right?
Oh.
Yeah, we all were friends. We skated in the same group.
No, don't do that. Do not do that. Don't try to. No. That was his friend.
I met the friend before I met him.
Oh, don't do that too. Don't do that.
I did. So, it's true.
Either way, you're wrong. Honestly, that makes it even worse. If I get the second player around when I was the first friend, that make me even more mad.
So it's okay. Now, granted, y'all don't know all the details.
Details don't matter.
Details don't matter. So the fact that he started dating one of my friends,
you're ruined. He got his get back.
Now, granted, I didn't know they were dating until after the fact.
He got his get back, as a real one should.
No. He did that before I fucked the friend.
So you got your get back. So that makes you.
And I didn't find out he was fucking I didn't find out about her and them being together until after the fact.
You didn't get back. You did it on your own accord. So yeah, you still.
I did. I definitely did.
You didn't say that.
He's like, bro, no. I don't fuck with him. Da da da. Like we cool, but nah, we ain't that cool. I don't
That
go
was
to him
your
for my
partner on
problems
the
no
phone
more, nothing
already.
like that.
No,
And I
no.
was like,
Let me
I told him straight up. I was like, look, bro,
cop and
we
please.
friends, right? And he's like, yeah, we friends. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to fuck, not you, him. I want to fuck him. Like, hey, it is what it is.
That's disrespectful.
Let it be disrespectful. I'm sorry. I'm too.
Hey,
I'm
at
a
some
straight up
point in
person.
time, no, at
That's
some
not
point in
straight
time,
up.
mayhem. At some point in time, I have to blame him. That she felt it was okay to say that shit to you,
Yo,
bro. I
her
ain't
head
never
was
met
on her
no.
shoulder.
Dog,
Yo,
I have never,
her head was-
bro. I
her
have
head was on
never.
her shoulder. Oh, God.
I have never dated or been serious or exclusive with a woman. Involved with a woman that felt it was okay to tell me. Now she may have felt that way. She may have wanted to do the shit, but she never said, you know what, I want to fuck him.
This is not. Need I remind you? Y'all thinking like we're together. We're not together.
No, I'm not
that.
thinking
We're
that. No,
together.
I don't care. I don't
If-
care.
Hey,
I don't care.
once you put me in that friend zone, once we establish those boundaries and we
No.
establish them, you would
No.
literally sit here and talk to me about other bitches you was fucking. You told me how one of my homegirls sucked your dick.
Don't be like
and all
me,
this
be
other
better
shit.
than me. Don't be like me, be
So,
better than me. Don't be like me, be
I
better
was
than me.
fucking-
Don't be
I would
like
rather
me,
you
be
hear
better
it.
than
No,
me.
no,
I would rather you hear it
spiteful
from my mouth
then.
than
No,
you hear it
spiteful.
from somebody else's mouth.
No, you were
Personally,
spiteful then. 'Cause it's
how
not
am I
like you were
spiteful? I was
saying-
being honest.
I'm like, no, you wasn't. No, you know,
Yes,
you-
I
you-
was. I
you-
told him I
you being
want to
honest
fuck
with
somebody.
with a side of spite. Yeah, you were being honest with a
Oh.
side of spite.
Ain't no spite in that. You do
set 'em
it. You,
up.
I'm gonna do me.
Listen,
We friends.
If it
Cool
comes up a
minute.
regular conversation, that's one thing. You bringing up like, we friends, right?
Bruh.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this nigga with a mollywop. Yeah, I want to fuck him. Like, what the? How you thought he was gonna take it? Yeah, of course. Yeah, go ahead, right? Go right ahead, buddy. Like, I love it.
He played it off like that shit.
Because, bro, niggas.
What's gonna be-
And by all means,
Thank you. Because if a nigga would have
you
came
want to
with,
play it off like that?
You want me to cry in
it's
front
no
of
right answer to that shit.
You want
Because
me to
think
cry
about
in
it.
front of
If he would have been like, "What you mean?" You been like, "Yeah, that nigga was bitching up, da da da." When I turned, but when he was like,
Don't
"All
put me in that
that's what the fuck
category
you
of
gonna
females.
do?"
I'm sorry.
You're gonna say,
I'm not in that category of
and,
females.
and when you just said, when he was like, "All right, fuck it, that's what you're gonna do it then, fuck it." You were like, see, he played it off like he didn't care. It's no right answer to the shit. That's why I say I blame him because he should have had. You should have never felt that fucking comfortable to be able to tell. A woman have never felt that fucking comfortable. Not even a woman that I've broken up with have felt that comfortable. Say, you know what, I'm gonna go fuck that, bro. No, I blame him. You know what? You get some blame for the bullshit. I give you that. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna highlight. You know me. I'm gonna keep it real 100%. But he get blamed too because he should have.
Maybe he still felt like guilty from what he did in the past. That could probably be it.
Niggas do not feel guilty past a certain point. No.
Oh yeah. At some point in time, you gotta realize everybody gotta hold that L. All right, so let's go to this next topic. Everybody gotta hold that L. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You know, certain things just, hey, there's decisions, there's choices. You made a choice. It is what it is. He made a choice. All right. Oh, shit. Perfect segment. Topic number 4. What is your whole phase origin story? So, what was your whole... Now everybody got a drink. Everybody start... Damn.
LB question?
Go ahead, LB.
I'll go ahead and say it. I had a whole phase for about a good, I say 6 years. The reason I say 6 years is because I didn't have no girlfriend in that time period. I would say I did not. I literally, there was women that was, I want more. You're not gonna get more. Like it was literally no.
Wait, I think before though, what is a whole phase?
All right, whole phase is whatever you categorize as a whole phase, because everybody got these whole different
Okay, so give
definitions.
us your
I would
definition so we know how to face
Whole
yours.
phase is you out here. I don't want to say living your best life because it's not your best life. It's really you're hiding insecurities and hurting pain under sex and multiple partners. So we're not gonna say it's your best life, but you literally out here. You fucking at will. You fucking at will. You know, you found somebody. All right, you will do. All right, we had a laugh or two. All right.
You had different level of access. Okay.
So, but I would say it ran about 6 years, and it's honestly, I talk about this all the time. You know, just the way I was raised when it comes to looking at relationships. And I remember I said, man, I just want to do things right. So I said, I met this young lady, told her, you know what? Before we have sex or anything, I want to get to know you. I want to know you. I want to know da-da-da. Oh, God. I want us to know each other past the physical. Da-da-da. I did all that. You know, I was like, I'm going to do this shit differently. That motherfucker played me like an accordion. I'm talking about I had a whole nother situation going on. And that shit was like, damn. So I said, all right, if that's how that feel, I'm never going to do that to somebody, but I'm not going to let that happen to me either. So I went 6 years of just saying, fuck it. Women, you can't trust a woman. You can't. Anybody that know me in that time period, no, I used to say, I don't trust these hoes, never trust these, whatever. And I was just, those hurt, that hurt, those insecurities and all that stuff, I just blinded it with other people. That's all. So I went about 6 years of, you know, I meet people and, you know, and we'll go as far as you could possibly go into a relationship. And when they ready for a relationship, no, I'm good. And a lot of them went off to get married. I'm happy for all of them. Yeah.
Stepping stone niggas. Hey, pop it up for the stepping stone niggas.
You know, I'm helping you get to your next level. That's what I'm here for.
I used to pride myself on that.
You know,
okay.
You can't reach that. Let me get you.
I used to pride myself. I'm a stepping stone.
You know, it ain't nothing like seeing somebody's wedding picture and be like, I remember that. But anyways, so
Dead.
What about you, Mayhem? What's your origin story?
Not the wedding pictures.
Let's go to vanilla first.
Let's
work our way into
what?
Let's work our way into V for vibe. Let's work our way into V.
Okay. My whole phase was like 2 years.
Okay.
2018. Meanie. Gosh.
Hold up.
Mind your business.
Somebody watching this got some questions because you said 2018 for 2 years.
Yo,
mind your business.
Okay.
Mind your business. Okay.
Oh, you finna be in trouble. I already know. You finna get some text messages. I already know you finna get some text messages because I even did the math.
Hey, listen. Okay. No, I'm not lying. That was the first host phase. We didn't get to the second one. We on the first one. Okay, I'm telling my story about the first one.
She had two origins. She came back with vengeance. You know, origin means like the beginning, but it's cool. It's cool.
This is the beginning. I'm starting at the beginning.
You said you get the 1 and the 2. Make it a trilogy.
She's gonna make it a trilogy. Lord of the Rings.
My whole phase. Wow. Whew.
Damn, you blew the mic hard. Hey, don't incriminate yourself too much now.
Okay. I never was dealing with somebody serious in that time. But I always had 3 niggas at all times. At all times. I always had a main and 2 sides, and they knew what they were. I made sure they knew. I would tell them straight up. I did not care. You know how I am.
Why she call these niggas out like a plate? A protein, a starch.
I literally, me and one of them, me and one of them got into an argument because he was like, I don't want to be the main nigga. I want to be the side. And I was like, well, it's too fucking late. I already met your mama. We go on actual dates. Like,
what that mean?
You are the main nigga.
Now, if I have a choice, if you're telling me, hey, I'm doing a scout team, I don't want to be the point guard. Put me at a shooting guard. I play number 2.
See, he almost had a choice, but then he fucked
I just don't want to be the center. I don't want to be the center. If you're the 5th one on the totem pole, you don't get no respect. You the last call for alcohol.
He always wanted me around, and he made sure I met his mom in like a polite manner. Like it wasn't no trying to sneak me out the house or sneak me in the house.
He didn't want to be on the team.
I was like, yo, no, you want me? It's okay. It's all right.
He wanted to be a solo player. He got put on the team, and he just went with it.
He got selfish.
Exactly. So, I would have to say the most fucked up point
Boy.
in my whole phase
The most fucked up one.
was when I went against my own rules, and
We have rules.
I don't regret it. Yes, I have rules.
The whole commandments.
Exactly. Most definitely. Like, and I literally broke damn near every fucking rule I had. Listen, I don't know what came over me that day, but let's just say that day was a fun day. It was a very fun day. And
When you broke them, or when you decided that you was in the whole phase? Which one? I'm confused.
when I broke all my rules.
Do you ever look
That
back
was-
and be like, damn, I'm in the whole phase? So you just be like, I'm having fun.
Whilst I was in the whole phase, I was like, this is a whole phase, but at the same
I'm
time, you know,
I'm a little bit.
I think we just got to be honest though. Like the whole phase has, yes, it was fun at the time, but it has a lot of long-lasting consequences.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
like I ain't gonna lie.
There's a lot of not insecurities. I say trauma from that whole phase. Because let's be real, in the whole phase, you fucking with people in relationships, fucking people with single. You know, like it's just a lot. But also, you got a lot of build up karma that's coming back for some fucked up shit you did as well.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's why these last couple years, I went ahead and paid that karma. I like anything. I was like, yep, yep. But now I'm at the point that bitch, I don't deserve none of that. I don't deserve none of that. So you just a fucked up individual. Now your karma starts. Yeah. Damn, my hands ashy as shit. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me.
I can't see your hands like that.
Hey, put that cap of a comment up on them.
Uh-oh.
I hate when people say this. Okay.
I wish I had more of a whole phase. I think I was too much of a good girl and put other people's feelings.
Whoa, they be lying.
I mean, I'm a very nice person, and I put a lot of people before myself.
Why
But
they be
most definitely I had my whole phase.
I was a good girl. Like,
well,
to whose standards?
I wouldn't
like
say
to
now-
whose standards?
To a lot of people's standards. In
Mary
my whole
Poppins?
phase, I was
I'm
even
going-
called a hoe. No,
I'm going
only
off of
one
Jade
person
Rock's
called me a
Street
hoe.
Story. No, I'm going off of Jade
Only-
Rock Street. It's like, whose standards are we? Are we driving off of Mary Poppins? You know, Mother Teresa? Like, whose face?
Now-
Like, what standards are we going off?
I think it's two parts to this, bro. To be honest with you, because you have the people that says, "Oh, I wish I had more. I wish I had more of a whole phase." Well, if you already had one, you just didn't have more bodies. That's all you're saying. Or you didn't have one at all, and that's fine. Like what I'm saying, like if you didn't have a whole phase, you don't understand what I'm saying, what I'm about to say. If you did and you have grown out of that stuff, you will understand exactly what I'm about to say. The traumas that come years after that whole phase don't just disappear. You build trust issues, you build connection issues, you build emotional issues. All that stuff comes from a whole phase. And if you're still in that whole phase, you're going to be like, man, no, I don't feel none of that shit. But once you get into that phase that you say, I'm trying to really build a real connection with somebody, you're going to realize there's some work I have to do with myself to overcome that mindset. Because you have to be in a certain mindset to do a whole phase.
Right.
You got to be in a straight, no fucks given mindset to go through a whole phase. Like,
Women so bad.
yeah, you know. So don't feel bad if you didn't go through one. And when some people have that urge saying I should have went through one, then they fuck up a relationship that they're in.
You got a better moral compass than the rest of us.
Yeah.
You got a better moral compass.
To go out here and do some bullshit and realize the streets aren't as fun as you thought they were.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't let you get that off though.
What?
I ain't gonna let
You
you
had
get
fun
that
in the
off.
streets? You had fun in the streets?
Fun. Hey, don't let LV go over here acting like he Pastor Mason out here. Hell no, them shit is fun.
Bro.
Disregarding everybody's feelings, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Fucking X, Y, and Z, no regard. Like, yeah, I smacked this girl. Like, nah, that confidence, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because that whole phase to give you the most confidence you ever had in life, so that way you can walk around this earth feeling like you that fucking person. But you do get that karma on the back end. But I feel like a lot of the times people didn't have that whole phase, they wouldn't have that same level of confidence that they exude today. Like, if I didn't go what I went through, I wouldn't walk around being like, yeah, I feel like, you know, however you might feel about me, I feel like I'm the creme de la creme. Like I feel like I'm the shit no matter where I step at. Like,
Okay.
and I think majority of that comes from knowing that what you can pull, what you can get, and what has worked. Cause you like, oh, I got a track record, like
Now
of
let's
knowing
think
what I
about it.
can
Let's
do.
think about it. Let's think about it. Let's think about it. Yes. So we talked about this before. Most women want a man that knows what he's doing, right? Experienced man, a confident man, and all that stuff. And you're saying confidence comes from, as a man, well, as a person, individual. I'm not saying man, as a person, individual. You're saying the confidence comes from your whole phase.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, do you want your woman to come to you
Yes.
fresh
I'm
out
different.
fresh out the whole phase?
I'm a different type of nigga. Yes.
See-
I grab him right out of it. I'm a savior.
You want?
I'm the opposite of J. Cole.
Okay.
This nigga said, I want you fresh out the whole phase.
No, that's the best. No. On God though. You never heard like hoes make the best housewives? They make that.
No.
They make that statement for a reason.
No,
Like,
the statement is you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
oh no.
Like,
Man, y'all tripping.
no, what I'm finna say is this. What I'm going to say is this. Everybody has a past. I'm never going to be like, oh, you know, yes, I've dated a woman that was a virgin until I met her. Yes, that has happened before, but that is very rare to find when you get to a certain age, especially at my age. If you're a virgin, I'm like, all right, what the fuck? Like,
Something wrong.
yeah, and I'm not going to be like, oh, you're horrible. I'm going to be like, if you're my age and you're a virgin, you know, I'm going to be like, okay, well, was that a religious decision? And if that was, all right, great. But I'm just going to ask that question. But niggas, we want our woman to know her
We
way
ain't breaking
around.
You
You get me? Know her way around. But, you know, me personally, I wouldn't want you right out your whole face. Let me get some healing done first. Get some healing done first. Don't come to me learning how to be in a relationship. No. I need you to learn how to be in a relationship before you get to me.
Agree.
So I'm not gonna ever be like, oh, like I said, I don't ask body count when I'm dating a woman. I don't want to know. There's questions I don't ask. We all know that. So all right. So she said, Jay said, if I could do it again, I would give 0 fucks. All right. Then she
You
had-
can still give 0 fucks and care. I've done it.
That's oxymoron.
Yeah, you ain't.
It is.
You ain't.
I'm an oxymoron in my damn self. I got yin and yang, literally,
No,
as a
no,
freaking sign.
No.
You're not the model. You're not the model. You
all
already
that-
exhibit. You're not the model.
All that
No,
does,
so-
it says all that does
You have
it
to
says that you living on the whim. You living on the whim, like you going off of
Am-
whatever your emotion is at that time. You know, you set what standard do you have? Like set your standards. Set your this is my personal rules. If you have no personal guidance or no personal boundaries, then you're just gonna do whatever. Oh, I feel this way today. You know, and that's you if that's your choice. But
That's how it was. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how it was at the beginning of my whole phase.
so at the end of your whole phase,
I was just,
you had rules.
huh?
You said that's how it was at the beginning of my whole phase. I was like, so at the end of your whole phase, you set rules and boundaries or something?
No, it was more towards like after like the first 4 or 5 months, I started setting rules and boundaries. Granted, I only had like 2 people I was fucking with at the time, so like I
I
set
said that's not
rules and
really a
boundaries
phase.
then.
Honestly, I feel like whole phase is random abandonment, like reckless abandonment, really. I feel like once you get into the phase where you're calculating, you're literally like, you know what you can and can't do. I don't really feel that's a whole phase, honestly speaking. I feel that's more so you dating as you should as a single person.
That is your definition.
I feel like that's for everybody though. Like you a regular single person at that point.
I mean, I see what you're saying, and I understand.
Because
However,
you're not
everybody
disrespecting
has.
nobody. You
I,
having your rules is set up to not disrespect nobody. You respecting your own moral compass, like all that shit. I feel like
I
a whole
don't care
phase-
about. See, that's the thing. In my whole phase, I didn't care whether I disrespected you or not. As long as I was making sure I was straight and I was covered on
See?
my end. I didn't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, you still in there.
That's
You doing that?
I think that's a issue.
No, no.
It's based off personal preference, I think. Because I run it like I was I was taught that there's always some kind of structure. Even when we was out here in the streets doing shit we shouldn't be doing, there was some kind of structure and rules of how things are done. And I don't like arguing. I don't like all that conflict when it comes to. I'm never gonna argue with a woman. So my thing is, I'm gonna be very clear on what it is, how it is, and what it's gonna be when I was in that whole phase. So yes, I get what you're saying. I just couldn't run willy nilly. That's just the way I would have ran. I ran my operation at the time when I was out there.
That's why I always tell people what it is
My
and what it ain't.
operation.
Hey, I was the
I
CEO.
told them straight up what we doing,
Operation.
what's going on, and like I would tell them if you're catching feelings, let that be known, so I know either to cut you off or be like, okay, I'm gonna cut them off and
I ain't gonna
see.
lie. The
If we could
first
be
time
cool.
a man ever get cut off because he caught
But we
feelings,
ain't going to a relationship.
that's always a learning moment right
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's the thing that we learn so
Let
much.
me write that down. What was the first? Let me write that down.
We
That'd be a
learn
top
so
10.
much. Let's see.
Boy.
I wasn't
Where's
lying,
that
laugh
fuck
out
to?
loud. I thought
That nigga's
about.
talking to me. If we went from, I was like, damn, we might be stretching this to like all of a sudden the last two topics we went crazy on. God.
What it's called? Jay said I wasn't lying, laughing my ass off. I thought about fucking some of their homeboys, but I couldn't do it. Damn. She was like,
I think the thought gets across everybody's head. Everybody wish like, I wish I could fuck you. Get my get back.
how can I put it?
Not even a get back, just because they look good. They look like they slaying some good dick. Probably, you never know. I'm just saying. Like
I mean,
I've
but
heard
also,
my
you talking about
own.
in college?
I've
You
had
talking about in college?
homegirls that said this shit, so I'm just like, okay.
No, if you in college, no flimsy ass fucking apartment rooms, and you hear like the boom, 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 you like, all right.
I had a roommate. When that would
Showtime.
happen,
My bad. Soon as I see that light come
She'll
on
hear-
underneath the door, oh, it's go time.
she'll hear me and my ex in another room, so she'll start banging on the wall in the same beat.
She just let you know she can catch the beat with y'all. She want to join in the percussion.
Bro,
Hey,
had
man.
me dying every time. Every time.
Those are fun. All right. We said we had a couple from Jade. The trauma is real. Thank you for explaining that because once you're out, it's like, damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I was really doing that shit.
Wise words from LB. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I know you're not listening though.
It's going in one ear and out the other.
All right, so we just catching up on some of these topics. She was like Pastor Mason because that's what Mayhem said earlier. Don't skip your whole phase or it'll come back to hunt you. This
That's a
nigga,
fact.
yeah.
Because you always wonder, like,
I'm not gonna lie. I read that comment and I was like, I
I feel-
have to agree with it. I have to.
All right.
feel-
I know somebody that their mom told them to stop dating somebody that they were they met in high school and they dated and their mom told them, hey, you know what, that was your first real boyfriend. You should date some other people and find, and make sure.
Right.
All right.
I disagree with that.
That person, let me explain. That person, after going through a whole bunch of fuck people, was upset that when they tried to get back with their boyfriend from high school, he done moved on and he was like, nah, I'm good. And so she was upset with her mom about that situation. And I'm like,
It's your fault.
That's different though. Like
what y'all think
when I
about
read
that?
this message,
I
okay,
get your
now that
advice.
you say that, when I read this comment, I think of you're already single. You don't have a
That's the same
significant
thing I
other.
think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of too.
Enjoy your life. Don't skip that phase. Enjoy it while you can.
but why do we tell?
But if you're-
I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
But if you're already taken and you feel like that's the person for you, by
Sit
all
in that.
means, skip it. Stay there. Like, because honestly, who knows when that's going to come again? Probably won't.
Why
Like,
do we tell
so-
our people? Why are we telling? And I'm going to specifically say our women.
Okay.
Why do we tell our women to enjoy that time? Like, we really tell them to enjoy that time in the sense of, now, yes, you should date. You should get to know people, but if you find somebody worth some substance, you should know how to hold on to that individual. Because I'm always going to be I think I'm the only person on the show that stands on this moral of, you do have that time period where you are between a rock and a hard place when it comes to having a family in a healthy manner. You're between a rock and a hard place of a list of things. And you know, we always try to tell our people, oh, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. And then when you get 30, start trying to figure it out. And now you're against the clock. When all in your 20s, you fucked around. Like, and I with the fellas, it's about getting your career, getting your stuff in order, getting ready to be able to be a leader. And for women, it's being able to be a wife and a mother, if that's what you want. Now, if that's not what you want, then hey, if you want to be single for the rest of your life, have fun. But I'm just talking about that because now in my age bracket where I'm at, that's what we see. That's all we're seeing all the time. And so that's why I feel so, you know, like I said, I can't, I'll be a hypocrite if I say, oh, I didn't do that. I went through that shit. I did that shit. But now I just wish that we can, you know, be honest with the next group up. I don't want to say generation because they're not too far away from where we're at, but the next group up, letting them know, hey, you don't got to make the same mistakes or decisions I made. You can make better ones. And I'm never going to condone. I'm not saying that you should be the first person you meet and we need to get married. But no, if you're going to date with substance. Don't just be out here fucking. We had some more comments. We had one more here. Bruh, y'all be putting these emojis up here. This program don't pull these emojis. So
I can see the emojis.
Oh, you must have.
It's weird to see them in the comments, but not on the screen. It's weird.
I don't see it in the comments.
Yeah. We see it. I see it in the comments. You see it in the comments, Mayhem?
You see it in the comments, but not on there? All right, so it may be oh, I forgot. On this computer, I don't update the operating system because of programs I have. So that's why. It's cool. All right. That's on me. I'll take it back. You don't got no Android.
What's wrong with Android?
Only people with Androids ask that question. All right, so
I got an Android. I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah,
I got
bubbles.
2 phones.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up.
You can turn a hoe into a husband.
This nigga, you already know.
But
this
nigga's stupid, bro.
So we got on him though.
And he's married. So hey, you doing something right, bro. You doing something right. But we're gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna wrap
wrong ass show. God damn. I think
we're gonna wrap it up on this topic. But
one thing Mayhem made sure he do is end shit at 9:30 or sooner.
Yeah. When Mayhem ran the show, like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and finish this up. Bro, we read the show an hour and a half, 2 hours max. If we had more callers, we would have kept going. You know, we had somebody call in, but they hung up when I told them they had to turn the camera on.
How we go longer with one less person? On the call, long as fuck.
No, but
my third topic, I went crazy on. My bad. I was talking too long.
Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. If the conversation sparked, the community was talking. I'm happy.
I got too passionate. I had to be like, damn.
Now, next week we're gonna have a guest host coming on. Each week we're gonna have different guests. Well, we may have different guests, may not. But also, like I said, we're gonna start opening those phone lines up at the beginning of the show for y'all. So if y'all want to call in on topics, y'all are welcome to call in to talk on those topics. Just make sure your camera is on. You know,
please.
We can't put you on.
We want to see what you look like.
YouTube will actually ban us if you do certain things on your camera. So we have to make sure that your camera is on and we can see exactly what's going on. All right. So, thank you, Jade. I appreciate that.
Who's more funny? I know I'm not in the lineup, but it's okay.
Who's more funny? Mayhem with the bullshit. So Mayhem is
got to be. I'm sorry. I'm voting Mayhem. Not gonna lie. Definitely. I don't wait.
He's asking for the people.
I'm just saying.
None of these are my own. You know, none of these are my own opinions. I just gathered them from the world I lived
This
in.
nigga trying to save himself. You've been talking shit for an hour and a half. You've been talking.
Your name is Mayhem for a reason.
Now you want to try to clean up.
A reflection of how I feel personally.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat.
Per Kat. Okay.
We didn't even ask you. It's crazy. We didn't even ask you.
Damn, that's how you feel, man. We talking about we didn't even ask you. No.
Wow, he has dryish humor.
Mayhem has dryish humor, but LB has stand up comedy. Oh, see,
Her.
I take the
Love to
comment.
hear it.
Well, I'm gonna be clear.
Love
I'm
to
not a
hear it.
comedian. I
Very
respect
satirical.
comedians.
After that.
I could be
I'm
funny in
very
conversation.
satirical.
I'm a great storyteller, but I don't think I can. I have the chops for all that stuff.
I'm
See,
very
Vibe
satirical.
Society doesn't have the opportunity to see my funny side because I'm not funny laugh with me. I'm funny laugh at me. So
Well, come
I
to the
love
live
it.
show when we live for Mix Masters, our sponsor show. uh,
Most of
oh,
it is
thank
funny.
you.
my bad. We
Thank
didn't even put
you.
what we talking about in the comments. Let me put these up. So we had Cat say LB. I appreciate that, Cat. Fife. Jay says Mayhem has dry as humor, and then he said, but LB has stand up comedy vibes. Yes, sir. That boy funny.
There is.
Put me on Wildin' Out. Vanilla has funny stories. Okay, she had to take up
Thank you.
for Simone. She had the funny stories before.
She
And then-
did.
but there's nothing wrong with dry humor. Yeah, like,
There isn't. There isn't.
you know, Saturday Night
satirical.
Live.
I like that.
I'm
I'm not gonna
Wildin'
lie,
Out
my-
on Saturday Night Live.
My
That's
favorite
my
type of humor is that dark humor. I love that dark humor.
That's my bag. That gets too much trouble sometimes.
Yeah.
That humor where I gotta hold my laugh in because I
shouldn't
might
be
be going to
laughing at
hell if I
that.
do.
Yeah, yeah.
That be
yeah.
having me rolling.
Yo, Dylan, get the fuck out.
Ah, let him know. Let him know. I
Dylan
feel
low-key my
LB is
biggest
more
hater, like,
consistently
that's-
funny, but Aaron be killing me. Hey, it is what it
You don't want
is.
to talk to this nigga.
I'm talking about. But
I'm sorry, I can never get over his dang on picture. Oh my god.
because that picture
Let's
shows
see nice picture.
I'm gonna show up on time.
High school graduation. Ass nigga.
In real life, that nigga never on time.
High school goofy ass picture. Wait.
Yeah, but we appreciate you tuning in, bro. Honestly, we appreciate all y'all. Let's see here. What we said? Wildin' Out, Saturday Night Live,
Not loving
Loving
hip-hop.
for Vanilla.
She definitely loving hip hop. She perfect for loving hip hop.
Hey,
Casper.
Nick,
That's
holla
my
at your
show
boy.
too. That is my show.
Whoever run Keenan, holla at Mayhem, and Mona Scott, holla at Vanilla. Vibe Society, we
Please.
taking over. Viacom, I think owns all those
Hell yeah.
networks. So, so we appreciate everybody tuning in. Of course, our regular Sentley, Dylan, Jade. Shout out to Kat. This is her second week she jumped in. Cool
Her
Jade
Kat.
jumped in. He's a regular as well. We appreciate y'all jumping in on the conversation and talking with us.
Friend was listening. She was just on
friend
the
was
phone at the
listening.
same
I
time.
bet.
Yeah, of
bet,
course.
bet. Well,
Of course, she know you. She know you. She gonna tune in.
hey, there we
She
go.
can't comment. She's still gonna be there.
So, final words, starting with Vanilla.
Why I gotta start with me? No, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. That's all I gotta say, honestly. I'm ready to go get lit tonight. Y'all be safe tonight.
All right. Mayhem, final words, bro.
I'm ready to go eat some dinner, cook some dinner. Lay that
I thought
fucking
he was
bottle.
gonna say he gonna eat something else.
Boy, I thought the same thing. I was like, you ready to go eat what?
What you gonna go eat?
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Put your face in it. Put your face.
I'm being shameless from working out this week. I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right. My final words, honestly, was saying I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm back on the sticks. As y'all can see, the production is totally different when your boy is on the sticks right here. But nah, we really do appreciate y'all tuning in each week. It really means a lot. We appreciate your feedback as well. So hit us up on social media if you would like. Vibe Society on IG. You can hit us on our Gmail, vibesociety@gmail.com, if you want to get some feedback. Also, for people that continuously tune in, we're starting a Vibe Society private chat, which will be a part of conversations throughout the week, topic ideas that we throw out. We have conversations every day. We drop topics in our chats every day,
And also talk about a lot of random things.
a lot of random things. So you could be a part of helping us find something that's going to spark a great conversation. Once again, I want to say shout out to our sponsors, Mix Masters LLC.
I done finished my whole bottle.
They do ship that to you. They do private events. They will bartend your events, all that great stuff. Shout out to the home team, C Media, making sure that we on air every week. All right, so as always, stay safe, have fun, Make it home every night, and don't let nobody fuck with your energy. We out. Vibe Society, baby.